Am I free to go? Thanks, team. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to session 6 of the Manifest Me Map experience. The crowd goes wild. The crowd is me and my team and Dr. EJ Johnson, the BOS, boyfriend of sweetness, and Instagram fam. I see you. I see you. Are they already live? They're already live. All right, we've got a lot going on today, a lot of excitement in this wonderful session. You all are here, you're coming in. Hello, MMM family. So you might be
recording in progress.
Manifest Me Map mavens. You might be Manifest Me Map mavericks. You might be Manifest Me Map magicians. You might be Manifest Me Map mamas. You might be Manifest Me Map marvelous people. That's what you are to me. Hello, everybody. So those of you who have been here for this whole experience, thank you so much for being here. As you know, we started about 2 weeks ago on this Manifest Me Map course, live filming. And really what it was and what it is you're behind the scenes with me. This is like you're backstage with me for the filming of this beautiful course. And we've spent quite a bit of time together. And today is the day that I do a session that's all about coaching, what I like to call spotlight. I'm going to spotlight my people. So if you're here on Instagram and you want to get in on the action, what would they do? Would they go to Manifest Me Map? Listen, you'd have to come to Facebook. And I know people on Instagram don't like to be on Facebook, but you know it's owned by the same company, right? It's so funny to me. People go, I don't want to be on Facebook. I'm like, it's the same people. It's the same owners, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm still going to give you love here. It's just if you want to get in the room with me, in the Zoom room with me, and be eligible for some live spotlight coaching, would love to have you. So just go to Manifest Me Map Facebook group and team will let you in. So with us tonight is Team Kim, the amazing people behind the scenes, also the radiant coaches. I have about 10, is it 10 or 12 amazing coaches who are also holding space and holding support for everyone here. And so the wonderful radiant coaches are here. The boyfriend of sweetness, who you all have, you've heard me refer to several times, is also here supporting and holding space for everyone and everything. And I'll be done. Can we see the Zoom? Okay, so the way you see the Zoom session from session 5 is you have to be in the Facebook group. So the Facebook group is called Manifest Me Map Beta. This is a beta launch. I asked everyone to come and participate for no cost whatsoever because you got a chance to be behind the scenes. You know, just like if anybody here has ever been to the taping of a sitcom, I don't know, like a Living Single or any of those shows, there's no charge whatsoever, and you get to see all the behind the scenes stuff. You get to see the cameras move and, you know, all the things happen, all the magic happens. And so it's inside the Manifest Me Map Facebook group. Every class is there. Everything is there. So it's there. My sinuses are doing a thing today because I had bread today, and that was not a good idea. Bread and I don't get along anymore. Into the cornfield with bread, and maybe cornbread would be good. Same thing. All right. So what I'm going to do is if you want live coaching, the Zoom room is the best place to be because that's where I can see everybody. And I see people coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me open up the chat. Maybe I shouldn't touch the chat. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. So what we'll do is I'm going to have the team help me out because there's a lot going on. I've got the Ever webinar happening. And if you're in the know, you get paid to be behind the scenes of those filmings. Really? Adriana says you can get paid to be behind the scenes of those filmings? Say what? Yeah, I think seat fillers and award shows get paid. That's nice. That's nice. That's not so bad. Get your money however you get your money. Go right ahead. I guess you're really, really in the know. So what we're going to do is, if you want to get coached, we're going to need you in the Zoom room. And I believe that the team has put the link for the Zoom room here in the Ever webinar experience. So that way that happens. So a couple of announcements. I think the first announcement I will say is I'm going to give you all some good news. There's some good news. Would you like some good news? Who doesn't want good news? There have been a lot of people coming into this experience past the first day, past the second day, and maybe you want to catch up. Maybe you want to catch up on the content. There are really 5 other sessions, all of which involve some teaching and some coaching. This whole experience was called the Manifest Me Map, and I gave you my magical way of manifesting really anything I want in my life. And the way to do it, and I'll just give you the little overview. I call it the woo, wow, whoa way to live your life. The woo, wow, whoa way to manifest anything you want. So the woo is not woo, 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 but it's included. Woo, 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 which means I love you, I see you, I acknowledge you. But the woo is staying in tune with spirit, source, God, the universe, the creator, however you language it, or as they say, the God of your understanding, because I'm open to all of it, right? So you stay very connected to source. You get really clear about what it is you want and why you want it. And a little secret for everybody is I think things in your life will be activated faster, more powerfully, and stronger when the why you want it is actually to help other people. So you can want your own private jet, and I think you should have your own private jet. I've had the great experience of flying private. It's fabulous. It's luxurious. It's amazing. But I was on that private jet because I was being flown to New Orleans after Katrina had hit, and they wanted some celebrities to come, or funny people, or whatever, folks in my position, to go and spread some joy and some laughter. To go and actually, we did a charity poker game. By the way, for the record, I learned to play poker long enough to be good enough to be in that game, and then it completely fell out of my head. So I wasn't on the jet because I was, styling and profiling, as we used to say. I'm showing my age. I wasn't just styling and profiling. The airlines weren't flying into New Orleans yet, and they're like, we need to get this number of people into New Orleans with no issues whatsoever. And so on the private jet, I was with Macy Gray and some other amazing people. But I wasn't there for me. I was there because I was on my way to go spread some joy. And that was one of those things that made me really think. And now, we see all these influencers on Instagram, driving their fancy cars and, getting, holding their Birkins and holding all those things. And I don't have it on me. Oh, I do. One of the days I showed you my red bottom shoe that I've only worn once. You see that? That's actually me trying it on in the house, right? And so I've had that. And by the way, this is a custom shoe. I had this custom made for me. I had this custom made. If you can go back and watch, and you can see the dust on it. Yes, it's a Louis Vuitton. You see the dust right there? It's because it lives in my closet. That's dust. It lives in my closet because I never got to wear them because they hurt me and they made me walk like Frankenstein. But I had my red bottoms, right? This is not what matters. What matters is who I show up in the world, who I serve in the world. And I will get these things if I want them as a result of it. So I think a lot of people are focusing on the material wealth and forgetting that the material is something you can have in abundance, especially if the why you're doing the thing that you're doing is to help other people. That was my secret sauce, and I wanted to share that with you. So the woo is staying connected to source. The wow is the reason why you want it and the way you want to wow the rest of the world with who you are and what you came here to do. And the whoa is watching it show up and celebrating it when it does. And I don't know if you all like me, and you can put it in the chat. So somebody says sell those shoes. No, I keep the shoes because they're a reminder of a time when I felt I needed things to be happy. That did not bring me any happiness. It does now because it's a very nice door stopper, and I've got 2 of them. They're so heavy and they make me walk like Frankenstein, and they keep the door wide open when I want them to. And it's also pretty, because it's stamped silver, like, that was made for me, right? Custom, my size. But it represents who I was when I thought I needed things to fill me up. I needed to keep up with the Joneses. And then in my brokenness, when I began to look around, I was like, I'm trying to keep up with people who I don't even like, who I don't even know. And you later find out that they're broken too. And I'm not saying that as a judgment, everyone. I don't mean this as a judgment in any way, but I'm just saying to have your own value system and have your own worth system of what's really, really important to you. Trust me when I tell you, all the Yves Saint Laurent and Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Fendi. Can I tell y'all a story? I hope I don't start to cry. I can't cry early. I had a girlfriend, and she was my shopping girlfriend. She was my shopping girlfriend. We would fly to New York for the Fendi sale. So let me explain. Fendi's having a sale. They would have their, private sale for their private customers. We would buy a plane ticket, go stay in a nice hotel to go and save money at the Fendi sale and spend more money than we would have if we had just gone to the store and bought it. But we wanted to have that experience of all those things. Can I tell you, those things they all went to consignment shops. I think I have one or two purses left, and I don't even use them because that's not my worth. They're pretty. They're nice things. It's so nice to have nice things, but to be attached to the why that I have these nice things because I put nice things out into the world. And then you might even find that you don't even want the extra nice things, because you are the nice thing, because the universe is the nice thing. And because what you're doing for the rest of the world is the nice thing. Okay, I'll stop preaching. I kept the shoes though. Can't wear them. Mostly because it makes my knees hurt. Okay, that's the other story. All right. So what I'm going to do today, and I wanted to talk a little bit to get people in. So here's the good news. I didn't even tell you the good news yet. The content from this experience, we're going to leave it up until next Friday. And that's because there are people saying, I've been busy, I've been working, I haven't been able to watch everything. And so you all have access to this Manifest Me Map experience, the entire course. Angie says, yay, until next Friday. We were going to cut it off this Friday, but it's the holiday weekend. You might be barbecuing and listening to me in the background, or share it with your friends and family. Like, it's free, it's open, share it with other people. If it can help, if you received anything from it, share it with others. So we're leaving it open until next Friday. So you're welcome. That's the first surprise. And then maybe some more surprises along the way. So just like I said, share it. And those of you who've been inviting people into the group, because there's so many, there's like people, by the way, my hair keeps getting stuck on my sequins. It's not my hair. I bought it. What was I going to say? Yeah. There are people who are inviting people to the group. Like even today, we let 14 people in, and I don't want it to go away. I want to share this with the world. So I got the receipt. It is mine. You are correct. All right. So I'm going to open up. I'm going to take a sip of water, and I'm going to open up and let now, okay, ask people to come over. Okay, so let me see. So the link is in, what does the link say? Let me see if I can scroll over there. The link is the button. There's a button that says join Zoom. Go to the button that says join Zoom, and that way you'll be entered here. And I see people coming over. I just saw that. Hey, it's a big red button. Thank you, Lena. It's a big red button. Come on over into the Zoom room, and that way I get a chance to coach with you. Also, tonight, as I promised, we're going to pick 2 more winners of the Manifest Me map. So many of you said last time, like, oh, I don't think, like, oh, like we showed how many people had entered to have their map chosen as the random winner, and they were like, I didn't see my map. So we went and gathered up all the maps as of, I don't know when it cuts off, but there's 2 more winners because I wanted more people to win. I see you, Sharon. I see you, Chantel. I see Frederica, and I see Paul. Hello. All right, so I will let you pick the people and bring them up because I can't be trusted. Don't eat bread, y'all. Oh, there's Sharon. Hello, Sharon.
Hello.
I want to say Sharon has stepped into the program. I want to thank you so much, Sister Lock Sharon. That's what I'm going to call you, Sister Lock Sharon. Welcome. Did you have a question for me or a comment?
Yes. So through this, and I don't have my book right in front of me, but one of the things that I wanted to know is, where do you start, or how do you ask or seek the manifestations that you're looking for? Like, where do you start from?
Yeah.
Where do you? Yeah, I don't even know how to say it.
No, I understand. I think I understand
Okay.
to the degree I can. Here's my answer. And this is an answer for you and for everyone else listening. The question is, how do you want to feel? It starts with the feeling tone. And I'm not the first one to say that. I'm a student of this, so that's how I know this and have heard it over and over again. I know that when I say I want to feel happy, I want to feel vibrant, I want to feel loved, I want to be loved, it's like you walk in that energy and then you get to see things in a different way. I want to feel joyful. And so what happens is, and this is what happens for me, it's almost like everything that isn't joyful just fades away. Like it can't even be in my realm because that's not how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling loved, then love shows up. And so the feeling tone is it. And there's a someone who's well known for the way she teaches this. Her name is Esther Hicks. And she says it really only takes 17 seconds of stepping into the feeling of powerfulness or joy or happiness or vitality. All you need to do is hold that feeling tone for 17 seconds and you raise your vibration a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher. And then I think that it's from this perch. And I don't mean higher as in better than everyone else. I mean higher as in better than how you were feeling 17 seconds ago. And you keep doing that moment by moment. And then I think it's like, just like when you're standing on a mountain, you can see better. So when I'm down here and feeling depressed and, feeling bad about myself, and I raise my vibration, there's things over there that I can see that I didn't see before. And so that's where you start. And you go like, oh, I think I would like some of that over there. I would like to travel. You said yourself, you want to travel the world. You already have. And so you already know what that feels like to get on a plane and get settled. And yes, I'd like some ice in my water, please. Thank you. Like, you know what it feels like. Surround yourself with that all the time. And according to Esther Hicks, all it takes is 17 seconds. There's another study that says even 5 minutes of that a day, 5 minutes of that per day of just feeling it and visualizing it is enough to get you started. Plus, you've said yes to the Radiant community. So we got a whole year to get this going. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
You're more than welcome. Thank you. And thank you for saying yes to this. And what I was talking about, in case you all are just coming in and you don't know, we have opened the doors 2 days ago. Team Kim and I opened the doors to the Radiant community. That's www.radiantcommunity.com. Just go at the first link in my bio if you are on Instagram, and we'll put the link here somewhere. It's radiantcommunity.com. And Sharon stepped in on the first day and said thank you. So yes. All right, we have Chantel. Hello, Chantel. We have to unlock your...
Am I unmuted now?
You are.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
So I am a stand-up comedian, and I just started in 2019, and then I had like 3 babies, and now here I am. So I am really... So one of the things I thought that I struggled with in the beginning was just when I'm practicing, my personality doesn't come out. That's not even a thing because it comes out on stage, so it's okay. What I did notice when I performed on June 8th and also when I performed in 2019 is as soon as I got on stage, every negative thing that my parents have said about me just came rushing in, and it changed like my entire like body. It was just like it just took over. And I've tried therapy, I do meditation, I do spiritual baths and self-love stuff every Sunday. I take care of myself, but that is something that I really struggle with when it comes, like, there's not I can't think of anyone outside of my family that has like said anything negative about me. And so it all just comes rushing in. Like when it comes, so I wanted to just ask, what does forgiveness look like for you? Because for me, it just kind of happens, and it only happens, I guess, whenever. I'm not sure. It just kind of happens. So what would that look like? Well, not even what would that look like, just what does it look like for you? Because I ask this question a lot to everyone. Just what does it look like? What does it feel like? Because I carry it.
So, first of all, for my sister in comedy, hello. And I know what it feels like to step on stage and have that beautiful experience of connecting with people through humor. I want you to know, I'm getting a download that I need to say this to you, that what people don't give, not everyone gives credit to humor as being a healing art. So I want you to know that every time you step on stage, you are a healer. And if you stepped into that piece of it, it might help you maybe even be fueled by some of what you remember or feel that your family feels about you. Certainly, there are comics who take that and spin that into material. You could decide if you want to do that, and just laugh at the way these people feel about you and how you feel about it, or how you counter it. So there's probably a bunch of material that's there for you to be able to use, right? There's plenty of comedians who do that, and you may decide to do that, but I get the sense that it hurts so much. So you could turn that hurt around by laughing at it, right? And resonating with the audience, because everybody in the audience also has family members who 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 have their own personal feelings about who they are and what they do. And you could come from a point of view of how you've overcome it, even as you're in the process of overcoming it. Like,
Okay.
I always believe that you don't have to be sitting on the mountaintop, and I've said this during this process, you don't have to have figured it all out to be on your way to figuring it out. If you begin to believe it, the audience will believe you too. So that's that piece of it. You could decide to use it. The other piece of it is that I think for some of us in certain areas, forgiveness, like there's things I've forgiven, I've let go. I always laugh and say, I've forgiven my first husband, I've forgiven my second husband, and I forgive myself for marrying them, right? Because in the end, I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs too. It's, for some of us, it's an ongoing practice. And for some of us, it's something that easily can be let go. I think we have to forgive. You may have to do some forgiveness for yourself for even believing
The things that were said. Yeah, I struggle with that too, but it just takes over. So I was just wondering because, I don't want it to affect, and even it only affects me like in the beginning. So I was on stage for 6 minutes. So it was like 2 minutes. I was just like, not really feeling it. And then I got into it and I was okay. It's just,
what if you
getting
would
past that 2 minutes.
What if you were to do this? What if just before you get on stage, you say, because you're obviously spiritual and you know how to tap in, just say, okay, I know the voices are going to come. The voices are going to come. I'm going to ask you just to step aside for a little bit because I got to go talk to these people right now. So thank you for your input. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know this is crazy. Thank you so much for your input. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you for stepping forward and making me stronger. But I got to go do this, and you can meet me on my way home. Not even after, because I want you to get off stage and feel triumphant and feel the people laughing and clapping and enjoying and waving. And ladies and gentlemen, Chantel, wasn't she wonderful? Like, let all that. And on your way home, if they want to stop and talk to you, you can let them. But now, not right now. I'm here to heal these people. Thank you. You can play with that if you want to. Maybe there's an alter ego. I don't know what's going to work. You may have to try several things. You go, thank you so much thank you for your input. Thank you for your feedback. I'm going to go do this. All right now. And you may have to play with it. You may have to play with it that way. And then
I've tried that, so I will. I just kind of sit there and I just hope it goes away. And I just wish like more nervousness would kick in, like just be nervous,
Well, could that be your
stage.
nervousness? Could that be your version of nervous?
It could be like a fear that maybe everyone else will feel the same way as my family. Like it could be. I don't really know.
Does.
I just want to just get past those 2 minutes so that I can be more
Be more
Open.
open to the healing that you have for the audience. And now more than ever, the world needs to laugh and get away from their problems. So I'm going to tell you to don't even make it about you. Make it about those people that you're there to make laugh and make them feel, like as the host is the MC is saying your name, step into your glory and step into the healing that you have for that audience, and let all those other voices step off. Step off for now. Step off, yo.
That makes sense.
I
I'll
wish you the
definitely try that.
best.
I do like helping people and all that.
You
So I'll
are.
definitely just try focusing on healing, and yeah, I'll definitely give that a try at my next open mic.
You got it. You got this. You got this. All the best. All the best. Make them laugh. Or make jokes about the crazy family members. We all know plenty of folks that have made a whole lot of money laughing at their crazy people. They crazy people. All right, somebody else is coming in. We got Nefertari. Hope I said that right.
Hi, Nefertari. Yes.
Nefertari. I believe you are Sister Locked Queen as well.
I am.
So hashtag jealous. I'm coming behind you. Give me a couple of years. Hashtag jealous.
Oh my goodness, join us. It's beautiful. Best
Gorgeous.
decision I ever made with my hair.
That's what everybody says. How can I help you, madam?
Yeah,
Welcome.
it's so great to meet you.
Great to meet you too. Hello.
Oh, the only thing that I wanted to talk to you about was triggers. So, I am definitely in a place of, working through a lot of my childhood traumas and, just finding myself, learning to move past a lot of the things that I've been through. And I'm finding that triggers, sometimes they take me back, and it gets hard to move forward and remain in a high vibrational state when I get triggered. So I'm just looking for some different coping mechanisms to keep me from reverting backward when I feel triggered.
Yes. So I'm not an expert on triggers, but I'm going to tell you something that just downloaded for me. Create a new trigger. So when this trigger comes in, have another trigger ready for it. So when someone says, I don't want to reveal a conversation I had with the boyfriend of sweetness today, but a conversation that we had triggered me. I was a little triggered, what you mean by that? What? And I was like, I witnessed myself in the trigger, oh, and I was like, oh, look at you. Oh, you're having a trigger. He didn't say anything. You did that yourself. He didn't even do anything. He just said something that made you go, the people aren't even doing anything to you. They're just being themselves. And you have an alignment in yourself that's going whoa, create a whole new trigger. Create a trigger to balance the trigger. Now, again, like I said, I'm not an expert on triggers. And I have a feeling that in this program, we're going to need to have some real content specifically about that. But I think awareness is the first step. And look at you having your trigger and what can I replace it with immediately? Today, or have a new anchor. So I think of it this way, that there's a trigger and then there's an anchor, something you can anchor with it. And I'm going to give you an example today that I witnessed. So you all know Tabitha Brown. Do you know Tabitha Brown, who's a great, do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I love her. I saw that earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said. Say again.
I said she handled that so great.
She did. So I'm going to fill everybody in. So Tabitha Brown is an awesome sister who has built this brand that is really incredible on her own. I get schwitzy when I think about it. She's an actress. She's funny. She's natural hair. She's a vegan, and she goes live. She just started going live, and she's Tabitha Brown, and she's building this incredible brand, and she's been growing and growing and growing. And she goes live with her husband and her kids, and we've just watched her just expand. So Wendy Williams, apparently Tabitha Brown said that she was going to. Thank you, Nefertari. She said that she was going to retire her husband Chance, who's also been a part of the brand, and they do live streams and all of this. So she said, I'm going to retire my husband. He's been working for the LAPD. He's a police officer, and so many amazing things have been happening for us that he doesn't have to work as a police officer. He doesn't have to wear a bulletproof vest every day. He has his own dreams, and we promised each other that we were going to, He was going to take this job so he could support the family. But as things began to happen for me, I was going to come back and come for you and let you go from your 9-to-5 job so you could now follow your dreams. Well, Wendy Williams, in her own special way, came and did had a clip about her on the show. Like, oh, here's this influencer. I don't really know who she is. And she said she's going to retire her husband. And I don't think that's a good idea because you know how these men are. And the minute you retire him, he's not going to have any purpose and blah, blah, blah. So you have to see the video that Tabitha Brown did. Tabitha Brown, she always wears like different colored nail polish. She had her hand like this. She anchored herself. Hey, everybody. Hey, how's everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? All right. It's Tabitha. How you doing? I want to say, first of all, Wendy Williams, God bless you. God bless you. And you know what was really behind the God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I just wish you peace and blessings. I wish that you would have love in your life. And you could feel the fire in her eyes, but she never took her hand away from herself. And I really believe that it was an anchor. Like, I'm about to go off. Did she just go off about my life? She doesn't know my life. She doesn't know that I've been married to this man for 20-something years and that we made a pact that I would be an actress and he would support the family. And now he doesn't have to be a police officer and have danger in his life. Now he can go and help children the way he wants to, continue being a coach. But God bless you, Wendy. God bless you. So she was triggered, but she anchored herself in this way. And so I just want to say to you, Nefertari, and anybody else here, find yourself an anchor, whether it's a physical anchor, whether it's a crystal. I have crystals. I have, little, I buy these from a place called Sage Goddess, and she calls these bebobs. That's one says believe. This one says love. And when people are getting on my nerves, I may hold a bebop. I may hold a crystal in my hand. I may hold me a Metatron's cube and go, like, things are not going the way I want them to. Let me just hold this to my heart. God bless you. All right. And it was beautiful to behold because she kept most of her composure. If you could see the fire, but she kept herself together because he was some stranger, Wendy Williams, talking about her and her life and not knowing the full story, that this man had made a commitment to his family and now she could pay him back by letting him live his dream, his purpose. I have no doubt that that family will be just fine. And here's what's interesting about this. I've been in her home. She and I did a live stream together. I didn't even know he was a police officer. I got to tell you, for the record, I have a feeling that him being out there and being visible was probably not the safest thing for either of them. Now he's free to coach his kids and start his nonprofits. And anyway, so that being said, so my answer is, my long version of the answer, find you an anchor. Maybe it's a physical one. Maybe it's a cross that you wear. Maybe it's, oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe it's a scripture you say. Maybe it's a quote that you say. You can't let people take you off your game. They can't trigger you. Well, they can trigger you, and you have to have something to counterbalance it. Thank you. I'll get off my soapbox. A little story for today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget, everybody, you can go to the Radiant Community. By the way, I just want to say for a second, before I have you, Miss Christina, if you don't mind, that one of the things that we got, one of the questions we got behind the scenes was, in the Radiant Community, will it be a more intimate experience than this Manifest Me map? So right now, the Manifest Me map experience is like 7,000 people in the Facebook group alone, not to mention how many people signed up and are waiting to get in. And it's impossible for me to touch every single one of you. However, in the Radiant Community, in radiantcommunity.com, because I keep saying the Radiant Community, in the radiantcommunity.com, I will be able to touch you. We will have live sessions like this. We're going to have live sessions like this twice a month, and it will be just us. It will be intimate, and I will get to know you. And just like I saw that Sharon had signed up, and here she was again tonight, I have a knack and something I love to do, which is I love to see, feel, and experience you so I can hold space for you to have the best, most divine life ever. All right, that being said, Miss Christine, you've been waiting. Take it away.
It's okay. As soon as I saw my face on screen, my heart just went in my throat. I was like, oh, wait, that's me.
That's you. It's your turn. Your turn, madam. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
This is an honor. I appreciate this. Thank you to the admin for letting me in on this, because manifestations, it's not it's not an easy game at times, and getting the hang of it, especially after all these decades of doing it the hard way, getting in from the bottom floor and working your way up and everything. And I found that for me, what works for me in manifesting is to manifest what I want, not necessarily a dollar amount. It doesn't work. It's easier for me to say, I want to manifest, or a trip to Cabo or friends or something like that. And it's easy, it flows. And the money has to come in order to take that trip. So right now, what I'm working on is manifesting this journey, this calling that I have, and bringing it closer. So it's like you see it, you see the vision, you see yourself holding the retreat, but it's like manifesting the day to day. What do I do now? How do I get out there? Where do I go? So what are some of the practices that you do? I mean, even this, you manifested this.
I did. I manifested each and every one of your beautiful faces and handsome faces. By the way, even 2 men have stepped into the Radiant community. Thank you, fellas.
I saw that.
And that is it's so wonderful. So what I would say is, I love what you just said. It's not even a dollar amount. It's manifesting the feeling and the experience, and the people who will be changed by it will then pull in the resources for you. And I've said all along in this process that I truly believe that when you step into your vision and step into your mission, that God, the universe, source, creator says, "Ooh, Christina is doing what I sent her there to do. Okay, let me send her an event coordinator that's gonna, won't charge her a lot of money, but will help her," or whatever the things are, right? And so I would say just keep focusing on those beautiful souls that you will inspire and motivate and transform. And just keep that present all the time, that you're doing it for others, and the resources will show up. Remember that quote I gave was, you can have everything you want if you just help other people get what they want. And I would say for you too is just to every day spend 5 or so minutes just luxuriating in the deliciousness of what it would be like to be walking into the resort, even before the retreat. The day you decide to go and go on a quest to find which resort you want to do this, you're going to go on a what do they call it when you're a sightseeing, like a site visit. See yourself walking on, like, okay, I'm going to run down to Cabo, wherever you're going to go, and I'm going to go to the site. Oh, is this the conference room where we're going to have oh, wonderful. And where's the outdoor such and such? Great. And just see yourself, see you and your.
I'm getting those confirmation chills.
That's it. See your assistants and you fixing, getting the schedule together, and they go, "Miss Christina, but you're going to need some time to rest." You're absolutely right. So I tell you what, why don't we start day 2 at 9:30 instead of 9? That way I get a chance to rest a little bit. Yes. See all of that. Just
like
5
that.
minutes a day. Yeah.
Because it's when you see where you want to be and where you're going to be, but you've never been there, it's kind of hard to imagine a day in the life of.
Well, let me ask you this, and this is for you and anyone else listening. Have you had a day that was close? One of the days that we had together was, I said, celebrate the closeness of the match. So have you been at a resort and had a luxurious experience and said, "Ooh, this would be nice to do this with some other people"?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever gone to an event and felt taken care of, and the workbook is really nice, and they did a good job, the lunch that they served was really delicious? You've actually already had the experience. You and everyone else listening here, you've had a version of the thing that you want. So even if you've never been on a private jet, maybe you sat on a Spirit Airlines flight. Now, I know that is vastly different.
I got into business class. That was
right? Perfect. Business class is the perfect place because it's one step closer and one step closer, right?
Right.
And so there's some people who've never been on a plane, let alone a Spirit Airlines, never been on Spirit Airlines, let alone business class. Never. Please don't use Spirit as your dividing line at all. But you've had the experience already, so it should be easier just to push past it a little bit. When they come by with those little things of hot nuts, It's the best thing ever. Do you know that I go to my local grocery store and I found a company whose nuts taste very much like the American Airlines nuts. I put them in the microwave and I put them in a little ramekin and I bring them to my desk. Yes, I have the experience. I'm going to be in first class again very soon, eating warm. You already know what it feels
I
like.
understand that. Okay. And
Play
just
with
immerse myself in the experience.
Immerse yourself in the experience. Yeah. And would love to have you inside Radiant Community because my dream is to have a retreat too. So maybe we can combine forces. I don't know. Anything can happen. My dream is that we can all be safely with each other, hugging each other. Peopling gets on my nerves, but I love people enough to hug them. Like a lot of peopling, like I would be the one who would have a retreat and say, I need to sleep till 9:30. But then when I get there, I would want to hug everybody. So maybe we can share in each other's dreams. Hello. I see somebody who, I don't know what your name is. It just says iPhone, but hello.
Hello.
Unmute thyself. Hello.
I unmuted myself. Did it work?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Did it
ma'am.
work?
I can hear you. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am so blessed. I'm just like in awe. You have no clue, like how excited I am.
Well, you have no clue how excited I am to meet you.
Oh my God! You were talking about Wendy Williams, but she said something like a friend in my head. So in my head, you were my friend.
And here we are together. What's your name, by the way? What's your name?
My name is Joy McCann.
Hello, Miss Joy.
And I do real estate.
Okay.
I own a nonprofit organization for seniors and for children. I donate like over 10,000 toys for Christmas and stuff like that. So I'm always doing something to help somebody. I take care of my mom. 2020 was just a rough year. I was in the hospital for like 4 months with COVID, on oxygen. And my dad, we were both in the same hospital simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to cover up my lash because I didn't cry it out because I had an emotional moment thinking about my dad earlier today.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm like, I can't believe they picked me, Jesus. And
You look good. You look good to me.
Lash off. Like, Lord, really? But
how can I help you?
Just been, you know what? It's just like I see, you know what I mean? You ever had like a time in your life where you just been tried? And 2020 just really tried me.
Mm-hmm.
I thank God that I came home from the hospital, like home. My dad did.
You know what? I'm losing you. Oh, we lost her. I think what happened was she moved so far away from the Wi-Fi and went to the car so we could have a private conversation. And then maybe she got kicked out. So you'll find her again and come back on in. Well, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? This is Evelyn. Evelyn, who I will be spending quite some time with. Hello, Evelyn. Congratulations.
Oh my God.
In case you all don't know, Evelyn is the winner of the Manifest Me Map testimonial contest. She gave me a fabulous testimonial with another flower in her hair, with her beautiful smile, and you radiate sunshine already. Thank you so much for that beautiful video, and thank you for who you are in the world, being a caretaker, and how can I take care of you tonight?
All right. My biggest thing, I know that in one of the first questions was about how do you start manifestation. I just wanted to put out there what I did to get this, to win this spot.
What did you do?
You announced it. I wrote it down in my daily planner every single day. And at the top of my daily planner said, what are you grateful for? And I kept putting, I am so happy and grateful now for my spa day and lunch with Kim Coles. And every single day, and I was writing it over everything. And I would say it. I was meditating on it as far as in my meditations. And that's another thing. And I literally manifested it. And I went.
I will show you. I will show you my daily planner, and it has the dates on it.
I can't wait to
was
see.
writing down every single day. I'm so happy and grateful. And I noticed that with manifestation for me, I don't know about everybody else's, right? It starts for me is writing it down. I'm so happy and grateful now for whatever it is. And it is, you can say I want something similar, but sometimes I found that being a little more specific has helped. And you have to, when you keep saying I'm so happy and grateful now for whatever it is, you start believing it. And like they say, you manifest what you believe and not what you want.
Yes.
So
yes. All right. You could teach this class. Come on. I love that. And actually, that was one of the ways I was taught to manifest too, is to write. There's something about writing it. It puts it in your body. It puts it in your hand. It puts it in your, there's a mind-body connection. And if you write it and say it, and I do like that phrase, I'm so happy and grateful now that ... And so anybody who doesn't know that technique, it's beautiful. I am so happy and grateful now that I won my lunch and learn with Kim. My lunch and spa day with Kim Co's. I'm so happy and grateful now that I received the love that I really, really want. I'm so happy and grateful. It really is beautiful. And writing it down just puts it in. It's a practice. And that's the work that's required. People think that it's some big thing, and it's a big thing when you drill it. It's a big thing, and you can drill it down to every day. I'm going to give myself the gift of believing in what I want to see. And then you will see it and believe it. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. I'm excited. Well, you get to pick, and I know my team has already been in contact with you. You get to pick where you'd like to have your spa treatment, and I will get it paid for, tip included. Yes, I'm going to assume that the service is going to be wonderful. I'm going to manifest that the service you receive is going to be so good that I will take care of the tip as well. And then you'll tell me what's your favorite restaurant. We'll have the food delivered to you, and we'll have our meal together. So I'm so grateful. I'm so happy and grateful that you came into this and you worked the magic of manifestation. By the way, if you're on the Instagram, don't forget that you can still come and join the Manifest Me Map Facebook group. Oh,
And this is what Mom, when you spray something,
okay.
This is what a spray sounds like.
So I'm going to ask the team to mute everyone and then unmute our Michelle, the computer lady, in just a second. But if you're on Instagram, you can go to Manifest Me Map Facebook group, and you can maybe get a chance to get coached. I'm going to stay on a little while longer here. Oh, I've been on 49 minutes. Okay. And wanted to announce to everyone, especially if you've come in early, come in later in the Manifest Me Map experience, that we're leaving the videos up until next Friday. We're leaving the videos up until next Friday because I want to give you time over the holiday to be able to watch. So worry not, we'll leave it open for you. And the Radiant Community is open right now. And in fact, the doors close tonight. So I just want to make sure before I bring you on, let everyone know that if you are considering joining Radiant Community, if you're considering spending 12 months with me, manifesting the life of your dreams, if you're considering taking those 6 areas that we activated in our Manifest Me Map and actually amplifying that to the next level, in addition to 6 completely new areas, then say yes to the Radiant Community. Radiantcommunity.com, and that's kimmunity.com. First link in my bio. And I'm sure the link is here somewhere. Somebody said planner. Somebody said I grabbed a pile of composition books. That's right. You got yes. Write this down. Okay. I'm with you, Michelle. They brought someone on a little earlier than I expect. Hello, computer lady. Greetings.
Hi. How you doing?
Thank you for your patience.
Amazing. I love you. I've loved you for the whole time that you started in comedy. I've been watching you a long time, and I'm dating myself because I'll be 60 in July.
Woo! I'm coming right behind you in January. I'll be 60 also. Wow.
Well, I remember you on Star Search.
Wow. I'll tell you a Star Search.
Just to see you, because you are amazing. And so when you listen, but I'll get on with it. I manifest by writing God letters. I write letters to God.
Love it.
And I broke my hip in 2019. Oh no, it was a funny story. I'll tell it another time. But during my downtime, and this was right before COVID, I wrote 5 books. I write books for children. This is one behind me called "Mommy, What Is the Computer?" So I write nonfiction STEM books for children. That's why they call me Michelle the Computer Man.
Yeah.
And I'm celebrating 5 years of beating breast cancer.
Michelle, the walking miracle, the manifestation queen. I love it. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations.
So what I really like to ask you is, I'm giving away 1 million copies of this ebook. How would you like to do that with me? It's an ebook, so everybody can get it for free. There's no strings attached. You don't have to buy anything.
Okay.
It's just something I want to do to give back.
The team. Yes. So I'm being told to tell you to send an email to support@radiantcommunity.com and we can get that handled. Radiant Community, support at Radiant Community, or you could just send a text to, message to Team Kim, the Team Kim Calls page. Michelle, thank you for who you are in the world. Thank you in advance to all the children whose lives you are already changing and will continue to change. And good health and well-being to you. You are a survivor, and so many things that you are here to do. Sorry? Giveaway? Oh, wait a minute now. Well, Michelle's not the only one giving things away. I'm fitting to give some stuff away too. I said fitting to. Now, Instagram, you're going to wish that you were here right now. You're going to wish that you had done your Manifest Me map, because I promised today that I would choose 2 more people to win a radiant box, a box that will be shipped to your house filled with things I have curated that speak to radiance. And you should see me up late at night picking those things on the interwebs. They may or may not involve a disco ball. I'm just saying. And you don't have to keep it. You can give it away. They may or may not involve a string of lights that look like disco balls. Okay, there, I've said it. Okay, so are you going to share the screen? There, I love this spinner so much. So behind the scenes, the team has put all of the rest of the Manifest Me map, Manifest Me map pictures in a Dropbox. And now we're going to choose and spin. You ready to receive it, Dee Dee? D Downs. I wish y'all could hear this. It's so good. You grateful that you won that box, Vanessa? All right. Oh, I see what she did there. So number two is chosen, and the team is pulling up number 2. And I'm hoping that whoever wrote, I'm so happy that I received that box. I get what just happened there. You love the idea of a disco ball. Yeah. I got to show you. I wish I could get it without falling down. I have a giant one, but I found some cute little ones that actually light up. Okay, there, I've said it. I see one of my radiant coaches, Dr. Peggy, is here. I assume that the rest of you are here. I can't even keep track of all this. All right, so number 2. Who was number 2, please? Team Kim? Waiting. Number 2 is A. Marie B. Thomas Brown. A. Marie B. Thomas -Brown. Wow, look at that. And this was not about the aesthetic. Anybody who put it in the group got a chance to win, and I happen to like the way this one looks. So, A. Marie, are you here? Can we find A. Marie? Good job. Congratulations. If you are here, there's so much scrolling that I don't want to spend the time trying to find you, but the team will find you. The team will find you. Congrats. A. Marie, welcome. Congratulations. You're looking for her now? Because I think the winner has to be present to win, right? A. Marie, if you're here, let us know. I forgot that part. Well, we need to pick someone else anyway, because I said 2. I don't want to be cute for y'all. That's why I'm putting my lip gloss on. So go ahead and give me that spinner again. And we'll look and see if A. Marie is here. Yay. And by the way, I want to say one more time, when you join radiantcommunity.com, the experience is going to be much more intimate. I will have time with you. I may not even need all the team behind the scenes because I know how to rock a Zoom, and I may not even do it with lashes on. I mean, it's going to be us, and we're going to be family. And the winner of the other Radiant Box is number 14. Yay! The crowd goes wild. Number 14 is who? While you're doing that, I may step over and get my disco ball. I'm going to get my disco ball. I'm going to get my disco ball. I'm going to knock things down if I do that. It's not good. I'll come back and I'll put a picture in the Facebook group of my giant disco ball. And I have it set up so the light hits it, like the sun hits it and lights up my room. Because I'm a child of the 70s. So I bought disco balls for you. Who is that? That is Evelina. Evelina or Evelina Matlock Corley. There's a lot of hyphenated names. Evelina Matlock Corley, you were number 14 and you win the second of the final of Radiant Box. The second and final Radiant Box. I hope that she is here. Sorry? I don't see you. That was one of the that was one of the that was what you needed to be. You needed to be here. Well, we don't see them, so that means we got to pick two more people. Two more people. I almost wish we could choose from Instagram too, but we can't control that, can we?
Yeah, Evelina is here.
Evelina! Evelina is here! Yay! Evelina is here. You are going to send a message to the Team Kim, or Team Kim will contact you. We will get your address and a beautiful Radiant Box. Sorry? Can you raise your hand, please, Evelina? Evelina, raise your hand. Vanessa is so funny. Drum roll again. All right. Raise your digital hand. I'm going to go get the box. I'm going to go get the disco ball while you're looking for people. I can't wait. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hope I don't fall, everybody. Okay. I don't know if this is a good idea. We don't see her digital hand, but we know that she's here. She's here. Congratulations. So this won't be the disco ball that you receive. You're getting very dizzy. But I found some disco ball lights that are rose gold like this, and they're string lights. And that's just one of the items that's inside the Radiant gift box. Listen, we're here to have fun. And if you decide you don't like a disco ball, feel free to give it to a friend, but you're welcome. So this sits in my office, and then the sun hits it. Who's that? Is it Evelina? Evelina or Evelina?
It's Evelina.
Evelina, you win
yes.
a Radiant Box. Thank you so much for posting your Manifest Me map. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy. It was a wonderful experience. I do something like this all the time. I'm a therapist. So it was absolutely lovely to just be in here, because what I always tell people is that therapy is good. It's good for a lot of mental health issues and all that jazz. But just hearing someone who's done it as well as you have is just such a blessing. So I've had a great time for this past 2 weeks, 7 days, whatever. It's been absolutely wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for who you are in the world. It was therapy that saved my life. Literally, I was suicidal. I was. And this therapist got me aligned very quickly and grateful very quickly. So you too, madam, are a healer. And thank you so much. I'm so glad that you won. Thank you.
I am too. Yay!
Yay.
I'm happy for my disco ball.
It won't be this big. It's a whole string of lights. They're beautiful.
Oh, yes.
And they shine.
My husband is sitting next to me. He's like, what is happening?
What is going on? Tell him that you manifested him, and you manifested a whole string light. A string light of disco balls.
Exactly.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Yay. All right. Did we find the other person? She's not here. Well, you know what that means. You know what that means. That means that there's another opportunity for someone to win, an opportunity to win a Radiant Box. Look at the crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. So let's do it again. I am so happy and grateful that you have won the Radiant Box This is just for showing up. Spin the wheel and who will win the deal? Come on with it. Come on with it. Number 32. Number 32. And who is number 32? Who's number 32? Come on through. I'm going to talk until they come. I will show my disco ball again. By the way, this is just a taste of what it's going to be like to be in my world. Fun, joyful, spiritual, easy. Sometimes, I won't say difficult, but we're going to push past our comfort zone, and that is Margaret, Virginia. Margaret, Virginia, you are the final winner of the Radiant Gift Box. You're going to get a disco ball, not this disco ball. But if you are here, please reveal yourself. Somebody said, who is it, me? No, it's Margaret, Virginia. You have won the final Radiant Gift Box with your very own, I think there's like 10 disco balls, 10 rose gold disco balls. Come on. This is good stuff. All for being a part of the Manifest Me map. Wait till you see what I have planned for the Radiant community. Oh, this is falling apart. That's not good. Is she not here? Wow. So with every person, so here's what's happening here. These people are not here. And we said that you had to be present to win. So that throws the opportunity, that throws you back into the field to be able to win. So those of you who are saying, well, pick me. That may happen right now. Spin the beautiful wheel. Did you all know I was a game show host twice? I have been a game show host. I've witnessed the spinning of the wheel in person. The winner is number 6. Number 6 has been selected. We could do this all night. Now listen, people are supposed to be here now. They're supposed to be here to get these goodies now. Number 6. Who is number 6? Is he or she or they here? Somebody said the pool is getting smaller and smaller, right? Who is number 6? You win a Radiant Box. Sandra Bloomfield Jones. I love how everyone's map is so completely different and so completely perfect. Sandra Bloomfield Jones, you are the winner. Sandra, are you here? Sandra?
She is here.
She is here, yes. We have our second and final winner. And if she's on the Zoom, happy to bring you on if you feel like you are. Oh, Sandra Jones is here. Come on through, Sandra. Come on. And look, your map is in the background.
I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm here. I'm here.
You're here, and you're here, Mama. You're here.
I manifested it. I did. I really did. I was like,
okay, what did you say?
I know it's going to be me. Hi, everybody.
So what did you say, and what did you do in order to manifest?
This is what I said. This is exactly what I did. First of all, I said, I'm celebrating everybody who wins. I celebrated everyone. Then I said, Father, I want it to be me. Can I win this? And when I saw mine, I thought, is that the pink? That's the pink. That's me. So here we go.
It is you. It is you. Thank you so much for participating. Have you had a good time in the Manifest Me map experience? Have you had a good time with this?
I have had the best time ever. But more importantly, I have gained so much confidence. And the confidence is coming from the inside out. So not mimicking confidence, but just believing that God has what's for me is for me. And it's okay that I be me. And as long as I love others, which I already do, so I'm just excited. I'm glad to be here.
This is great. You already exude joy, and everything you want wants you back, and God does want you to have it. And so I have you're just one of those people that you see, like, I'm not even worried about her. She's got big things planned.
Oh, no, believe me. There's issues in my mind. I'm just changing my story. That's all.
Woo!
Listen, I'm a comedian too. I've done stand-up. I did it for my church, and we had a blast, and they laughed at me to death. And so I just get on stage and go, listen, like me or not, I laugh at myself. So, hey, that's it.
I think you got to laugh at yourself first. Sandra, thank you so much.
I tell the jokes that make me laugh. So, if I believe it, I figure they'll believe it.
That's the confidence right there you're talking about, the confidence from the inside out. Thank you so much for being a
Yeah.
part of the Manifest
Thank
Me Map
you. Thank you.
experience.
I love this community.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as you know, I'm taking this community on the road. Well, on the road for the next 12 months of
Oh,
more
I'm coming.
confidence.
I'm coming. I'm in it.
Well, come on
I'm
through.
in. I'm coming. I will not be left. I ran in. I'm in.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
goodness,
coming.
thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you so much. And
It's a joy to be
we've
here.
got 12 months of joy and confidence
Yes.
and possibilities. And you'll be
Yes.
able to show us a picture of your radiant box once it's shipped to you. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Well, so let's just see what I've got. Let me do a little bit of a review here. A little bit of review. Good. All right. So, the unannounced bonus. Oh, that's right. Oh, wait. There's even more. Okay, so just so you should know, this is what happens when you hang out with Kim Coles. I like to be. I have a coach that talks about being razzle dazzled. So you allow God to razzle dazzle you. You allow other people to razzle dazzle you. You razzle dazzle the world. And I love to, and razzle dazzle in this case means to surprise and delight. So I'm going to razzle dazzle you right now and give you some surprise and delight. So anyone who has signed up at radiantcommunity.com, including Sandra, who was just here, and some of the other ladies who are here, and two wonderful gentlemen. I'm so excited. Radiantcommunity.com. Link is in my bio on Instagram. You will receive an unannounced bonus. Anyone who's already said yes, stepped into the group, into the program, and anyone who signs up until midnight tonight. It's an unannounced bonus. What? Until midnight tonight, I wanted to razzle dazzle you with an unannounced bonus. And what it is something that will help you along your journey, which is why we wanted people who have already signed up and people who sign up by today. It is what we call the Radiant Year Trello board. Is that what it is? The Radiant Year Trello board. It's just that new. I had to look at the name again. The Radiant Year. So, as you know, we are spending a year together, a whole 12 months. God bless you. Yeah, thank you. I so appreciate you. The boyfriend of sweetness, also known as Dr. EJJ, has been behind the scenes getting this ready for you. It's the Radiant Year Trello board. And if you know Trello, then great. And if you don't know Trello, allow me to razzle dazzle you some more. It's a productivity tool. You know, so many times we step into these programs. I don't know how many of you here are in courses or programs or memberships, and they give you the stuff and then they show up live and then you have a Facebook group and it's nice, but there's nothing to keep you accountable and on track unless you do it all yourself. So one of the reasons why I have Radiant coaches is because they're there to support us, to support all of us. We're going to have, it's not just me, it's a team of people who are lifting as we climbing and lifting each other and lifting and holding you lifted as well. And then we built this Radiant Year Trello board, which means you have a way to track your productivity. You have a way to track your progress through this program. Because as you may know, every month there's a brand new theme. You have 2 live sessions with me. There are lessons and trainings, and there's challenges. Every month we have something called the Comfort Zone Buster. You know, choose your adventure Comfort Zone Buster. Every Friday, I'm going to challenge you to bust through your challenges around this one particular topic. And so we built this Trello board so that you could have a place to stay on track. And if you want, we can assign a coach to you to be accountable, to keep you accountable. Now you can also find, I'm going to encourage that once you get in, that you find your accountability buddy, so you hold hands through this journey together. Studies have shown that when you're in these groups, when you choose someone to go through the journey with you, it just, you keep each other on track. Imagine having a coach assigned to you who's going to be checking in with you and saying, now, how's your progress? What are we doing here? What do you need from us? What kind of support do you need? So that you're never alone. I know that this Manifest Me Map experience has been big and lots of people and lots of moving parts. But when we come together in this community, this community, this radiant community, it's going to be smaller and intimate. I have a number in my head that I won't tell you what it is. It's a big enough number that so many people will see each other being transformed, but small enough that I can run a Zoom all by myself with or without the lashes on. Small enough that you can have a coach who will get to know you like I'll get to know you. Intimate so that I will hold your dreams and your visions and your retreats you're going to have and the books you're going to write and the nonprofits you're going to start and the weight you want to lose and the mate you want to call in, the Etsy shop you want to start, the trips you want to take. I'm going to hold all that also for you, with you. And this Trello board is going to be a way to help you keep track of it. So anyone who has already said yes to the Radiant community and stepped in, you get this unannounced bonus. And anyone who says yes before midnight tonight also gets it, and then the bonus goes away. So if you were thinking, I want to come in, but it seems like a lot, Kim Coles. It is a lot. It's your life. And we've created, it's a lot. It's everything. It's your life. And we're creating systems and ways to keep you on track for what you say you want. When you tell me that you have desires to do these things, I absolutely believe you. I believe you. I believe you 100% because you have set the intention. I'm going to be your girl that holds space for you and holds place for you to happen and create the systems to make that happen. So that is a tool that will be branded for us, given to you. And if you decide that you want to be assigned a coach to keep you on track, we got you. It'll be your Trello board to go in and check off how you're doing, check your progress. And I just think this is really fun. I've just started using Trello this year, and it's life-changing because I've got my calendar. I've got 1,000 pieces of paper. I got paper. What I need is one place where I can go in and check things off. Boom, done it. Uh-oh, that's coming up. Let me stay on it. And so I wanted you to have that as a special added bonus. All right. That's it for right now. That's it. Number one, go to radiantcommunity.com to join. That way you get that extra bonus before midnight tonight. Number two, the Manifest Me Map experience. We're not closing it down until next Friday. Go and watch the videos. I will come next week. I may step in. I will be stepping in to check in on you. Keep posting your maps on the page. And I'll tell you something, transparency, I haven't done my map yet. I haven't finished my map. So I will reveal my Manifest Me map next week. And so if you want to see the disco ball ridiculousness, hold on. The disco ball ridiculousness that will happen on my map, then you'll have to tune in next week and I'll make an announcement about that. Thank you, each and every one of you who participated. Go and watch all the sessions. Invite your friends. Like I said, it's still free. It's still up. It all comes down on Friday. And tonight the cart closes. We have to shut it all down so that we can begin serving the people who've stepped in. But I would love for you to step in and stay in until next week because I'll come and deliver some surprise love and check in on everybody. For now, everybody have a wonderful evening or day whenever you watch the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you. Somebody always wants me to say it, so I'll say it. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you all so much. Good night. And let me stop over here. Thanks, everybody.